It's an honor to participate in the B20, supporting some of the work being done in the sustainable food systems and agricultural task force in a continent that is so well endowed and that has so many resources and is abundant. The issue of food security really is one that is pressing and should not exist. And so for me, to be able to be part of the discussion, to be around the table where we're discussing food security, where we're discussing the impact of some of the economic shocks we've experienced over the last few years, and access to food and creating value chains that are sustainable really is a privilege. Anglo American is a sponsor of the B20, but more importantly, more than just the financial add, we want to be part of the agenda, of crafting the agenda, of contributing to it. And I think we bring a wealth of experience. I think it doesn't seem like a natural fit for a mining company to be part of a conversation when it comes to food systems, but in many ways it's part of our DNA. Where we have operations, often it overlaps with it being agricultural land, and so topics around land, water use, ecosystems are really part of the organization, part of the industry as a whole. And more we're being called to contribute to some of the solutions that are needed to create the balance. We have decades of experience of working with government, with civil society, and with communities. And if we can bring that knowledge and expertise to the table to be able to shape conversation, to be able to shape beneficial policy, then who else? It's our responsibility, and we see it as such. Africa is well endowed, and so when it comes to talking about sustainable food systems, I think our voice is one of the most important voices, that we should not only be a receiver of best practice, because in fact best practice was created on this continent. And I think we have some of the greatest minds to help shape future policies and in effect to feed the world. Ultimately, the contribution that this task force should have is to bring to light the contribution that farmers have, and that they should be rewarded and in fact revered in our society. It's also about being in this continent that is so well endowed and having no child, and in fact no person, go to bed hungry. It's about making a stamp and a stand around land and water usage, that it's not a privilege to have sustainable food systems. It is in fact an issue about dignity and human dignity. When we talk about reimagining mining to improve people's lives, we are talking about the value that we create even outside of our operations. So, and this has been part of our thinking for a long time. We have Zimele that has financed plenty of agricultural entrepreneurs, that has trained them, that has given them market access. Globally, we have rehabilitated thousands of hectares of land for potential agricultural and conservatory use. We have also been water stewards in Chile and Peru, and there's so much we can share with the rest of the world around this, or at least with the other B20 members, and formulate policy and knowledge through our own experiences. It's been amazing to be able to be part of the conversation and to see some of the great thinkers of our time based here in Africa. And I think it's an absolute honor and privilege to be able to share that with the rest of the world.